Okay. Um, it is 1:30 in the AM here. I just finished doing some other housework, and I decided to watch one of Tommy's videos, Tommy Sotomayor videos. As most of you know, I really don't agree with him on pretty much anything he says, but the video was titled "Woman Sat on Fire, Lied About KKK, and a Whole Incident Update." Um, Within the video, he had said something along the lines of he told black men that white women are not the best picking of the crop, um, but he still said that they're better than black women. Now, as I said before, I think Tommy is a degenerate, basically. I think that stupidity comes in every form: black, white, fat, skinny, beautiful, ugly. Stupidity comes in every form. Now, the way that this story was put off at first, it was the black woman was in the park and some white guy set her on fire. Now, going according to what Tommy said, that a white woman would still be better for a black man as opposed to a black woman. If you actually take the time to go back, one second, in 2008, when Obama first, was brought for everyone to see, there was a young girl. She was a Republican. This young woman got someone to carve the letter B into her face. Carve the letter B into her face again. She said it was a robbery. Something along the lines of she supported the other candidate, and some black person came up to her and said, well, you're wrong for supporting another candidate, and robbed her and then carved it into her face. And let me see, what's her name? Ashley Todd. You can actually go and look up this story. Ashley Todd was 20 years old, so at this time she's probably like 24. There's a big red B, a backwards B on her face. But she said that she was attacked by a black Obama supporter. And I must say that I didn't believe this story at first. I'm like, why the hell would somebody carve a B into their face? What the hell? Just to prove a point as far as political nominees. That's pretty dumb, because that's something that you would live with for the rest of your life. But yep, she said the same thing. She said, yep, I was attacked by black people because I didn't support Obama. Now, if this story is true, as far as this black woman who was originally supposed to have wore some pro-Obama t-shirt and had been attacked by some so-called white people, if that story was actually true, then she does need sympathy from every black person. And I'm going to say something else. At this point, the only statements that have came out as far as her doing this to herself was only from the police department. Only from the police department. Nothing's been said as far as this woman or anything else. It was only from the police department. And I'll get back to that in just one second. Okay, back to this Ashley Todd girl. She said her story was the same just as the black girl in Louisiana. She said, yeah, some black people robbed me and, they carved this into my face. But it came out to be that she really did this. So I don't understand, again, how he can tell you that white women are best for you as opposed to black women. Crazy comes in every different type of color, comes in every different type of body shapes. Crazy comes in pretty much everything. So to sit and say that a white woman would be better for someone because they didn't do what the black girl did. This bitch still carved a beat into her face and lied about it. Let's even go back a little bit. In 2010, what about the white woman who had thrown acid in her own damn face, turned around and said a black woman did it, but didn't even happen? Another woman, Bonnie Sweeten, said that a black man kidnapped her children, which was actually false again. We can even go back to, I think it was, her name was Susan something, Susan somebody, and she had ran her car into the water and let her children drown, but she blamed it on black men. So don't just say that you can only get crazy when it comes to black women. Craziness doesn't care about whatever shape or color that you are. But on my last note, I want to say something. There was a young boy who had been killed due to racism in Louisiana. Same place where this lady basically had whatever happened to her. Young boy, I think it was about 14, 13, 14, or 15. He had went to some pond or some type of little river or something with a couple of his white friends. Turns out that the little black boy winded up dead. The police in Louisiana marked it off as a suicide. The father then came and he said this is not a suicide. He said, my son does not know how to swim. My son would never be in, the type of water where he would need to learn how to swim. He also said that his son had been raped, sodomized. And I think he even said that his son was beaten. He even said that once the funeral, now don't quote me on this, but I want to say, he said once the funeral was over with, the people who they said had actually killed his son took down their United States flag and put up a Confederate flag. So once again, are we now jumping to, okay, this is what the police said? Because I can pull up so many stories right now, which are just a click away with my mouse, where police say that this has happened, and this actually has not happened. So, again, don't put too much of your money on Tommy, because Tommy is not going to really research what he needs to research before putting out information. Actually, I really didn't even need to research anything. Even as far as the Obama girl was a white woman who said that somebody carved the B in her face for Obama. That's been out there. Just please don't put all of your faith in Tommy, because half of the damn time he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.